songwriters here. But Cole Porter was his favorite composer, but Noel was a very close second. So we're going to have a suite of songs celebrating, we'll call it our Donald Smith Rector this evening. Dennis, why don't you come to the piano? This is Dennis Buck.
Soft guitars beside a still lagoon. And then she positively stated that she could not abide a southern moon. She said with most refreshing candor that she thought Carmen Miranda was subversive propaganda and should rapidly be shot. And that she didn't care, got more bloody-minded, and told them where to stick their tropic palms. She said, I hate to be pedantic, I'm driven nearly frantic when I see that unromantic, sycophantic lot of sluts. Forever wriggling their guts. It drives me absolutely nuts. She declined to begin the begging, though they besought her to. And in language profane and obscene, she cursed the man who taught her to. She cursed Cole Porter too, and so she married him because he couldn't dance. There surely never could have been a more irritating girl than Nina. They never speak in Argentina of this degenerate bambina who had the luck to find romance, but resolutely wouldn't dance. She wouldn't dance.
In Bucharest, they are so depressed they're frightened to cross the street. They're sullen in Siberia and timid in Turkestan. They're sick with fright in the Isle of Wight and jittery in Japan. The Irish groan and shout, lads, maybe because they're Celts. They know they're up the spout, lads, and so is everyone else. Time's just around the corner. There are dark clouds hurtling through the sky, and it's no use whining about a silver lining, for we know from experience that they won't roll by. But it's time to unpack our troubles from our old kit bag and wait until we drop down dead and the vultures are hovering round the Christmas tree. We're an unhappy breed and ready to stampede when we're asked to remember what Lincoln said. And while the press and the politicians nag, 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 we'll wait until we drop down dead. Wait until we drop down dead.
As to whether or not her intentions were pure, opinion was sharply divided. She loved to lie out beneath the darkening sky and allow the soft breeze to entrance her. She whispered her dreams to the birds flying by, but seldom received any answer. Over the field and along the lane, gentle elves would make up and take up our stand. Although the road is not arterial, but it leads to a town nearby, where quiet said, we spoiled the child, spare the rod, open up the caviar and say, thank God, we've got no cause to complain. Alice is at it again.
To me, you were there. Your eyes looked into mine and faltered everywhere. The color of the whole world altered. False became true. My universe tumbled into
There's a right way and a wrong way. There's a weak way and a strong way. Take it easy. Drive with caution when the road is greasy. Wait a bit, Joe. There's back and you'll never have to fight the tears back. Wait a bit, Joe. Never trust your conscience as a method of defense. When old Adam bubbles up inside, on mature reflection, you will find that common sense is a far more serviceable guide. Most of every day, most of every hour of every day, I'm thinking of you, lovely one. When you turned away, when you smiled that smile and turned away, I knew we were through, lovely one. Most of every day, most of every hour of every day, I'm thinking of you, lovely one. When you turned away, when you smiled that smile.
Howard always remembered how she pushed him relentlessly to become an actor. And she always had extraordinary ideas for him. My dear, if you tap dance while singing Near My God to Thee, it'll be a hit. Very successfully in churches, but he said, I gave up singing in churches when I realized congregations did not applaud. How potent, cheap music is. Now we'll have it. Sometime I'll find it.
And you remember the fun we had? Time is so fleet. Why shouldn't we someday? I'll find you. Moonlight behind you. True to the dream. Love me too. Someday I'll find you again. Someday I'll find you again.
That menage a trois long before that sort of thing was on the stage. He could do it in New York, but it would be impossible still at that time with the Chancellor to do it in London.
On Wednesday night, I went to a marvelous party with Lulu, Anara, and Nell. You know, it was in the fresh air. And suddenly Cyril cried fiddly-dee, and he ripped off his trousers and jumped in the sea. I couldn't have liked it more. At least with May. You'd never have guessed from a fisherman's vest that a bust had been whittled away. We talked about wearing old gracefully, and Elsie, who's 74, said, A, it's a question of being sincere, and B, if you're supple, you've nothing to fear. And then she swung upside down from a glass chandelier. I couldn't have liked it more.